think we're getting started right now. The stream is beginning to roll. Let's wait for it to go live for you folks to check out there. Going to be doing some more Wormhole Ultra Warp riding. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. And as you can see, it's time for another Wormhole Wonder Trade live stream here on our channel tonight. Let me get things ready to roll here. Open up the chat. Hello, Glacian. Welcome to our live stream tonight. Going to do our usual routine, going through the Ultra Wormhole, try to do some capturing of maybe some shiny Pokemon, maybe some Ultra Beasts. We'll see what happens. And then near the last quarter of the hour, we'll go for about an hour tonight, I'm going to go ahead and do some Wonder Trading. And hello, Pablo. Welcome back as well to our live stream here for some Ultra Warp riding. And yeah, I'll do some Wormhole, some Wonder Trading. And maybe you guys have a chance to get some of these special shinies and Ultra Beasts that I might be catching tonight as we go into the Festival Plaza near the end. And hello to Eliana. Welcome back as well. We're going to jump right in, not wasting any more time. Now, I don't always have the best of luck finding shiny Pokemon. Let's see how well the luck holds out tonight. Now, how's everybody doing tonight? Hello, Vincent. Hello, King Dragoon. You did make it to a live stream. I told you could make it eventually. So how is everybody's evening going today? Or how is your day going, depending on what part of the world you're in? You could still have the sun bright, high up overhead in your neck of the woods. Right now, for me, it is 9 p.m., so we're getting down to the end of the day, and keeping a bit of a watchful eye on one of my Pokemon gyms in Pokemon Go. Oh, I got to talk a little bit about Pokemon Go tonight, too. But for right now, let me focus on getting these orbs as soon as I have a chance to settle down and regain my thoughts. We can talk a little bit about that. And I got a few ideas for a bit of, not really a change to the channel, but something I might add to our channel here in the interest of trying to bring better content and such to you folks out there. So I'll talk some ideas out. Nothing I've really decided to do just yet, but I'll get some of your feedback in the chat there and see what you guys think of some potential ideas for the future of our live streaming and just the channel itself as a whole. Alright, speaking of hole, okay, good. I thought I was going to get caught in that wormhole. Oh, but I'm hitting every orb, every energy ball. You know, when I'm not speaking, this is so much easier to focus on. You guys ever notice that when you're on, what would you call it, you know, on display, I guess? Sometimes things don't work as well as you would like. It's like, you ever have something where you have a computer, and the computer is messing up, like maybe it won't, you know, open a program properly, or something just won't copy-paste right, and you don't know why it's doing it. And you say to somebody, come check out what this computer's doing. It's not working. And then as soon as someone comes over to look at it, it works flawlessly. So, I guess that's the opposite. When the computer is on display, it works fine. I think that's just computers' way of trying to make us humans look like fools and be like, you know, I was working fine the whole time. This person just doesn't know how to operate the system. That happens so often. And you know the computers are probably planning that intentionally. You guys ever see that documentary series called Terminator? Yeah, they're going to rise up against us someday. Alright, let's see how far we can make it. We're slowing down to a brutal crawl right here, despite the fact we are not on all fours. We are flying, but I still think it's funny when Solgalio's in here. Oh, we're getting pulled in. Ah! That you're just running across, like, light underfoot, I guess. Glacian, you're doing pretty good. Doing good as well. Eliana, awesome. Jambalaya. Vincent has something good to snack on there. When are we going to do the battle for the grass gym? Eliana's asking. That's going to be, I'm thinking, Friday. Tomorrow night I want to do another, I don't know if I'm going to do the TCG tomorrow night or the Wonder Trade to trade out the rest of the Electrike, but I'll play that by ear. We'll have one of those. And on Thursday, we'll have the other of those two streams. And then Friday, we're going to do some more gym battling, some Wi-Fi battling versus my grass team. I actually just finished breeding up a lot of good Pokemon for you folks to have a chance to win if you defeat me in battle. And, King Dragoon, you're great at this. You get all the Ultra Rings on one. Excellent stuff. And Gladion, about to draw Pyroar. You mean draw as in Pokemon TCG or actually artistic style? Either way, good job. And you're saying do the reverse GTS. Well, I still haven't really put so much thought into that just yet. I might do that for like the future. But wait, hang on. Let's see. We see a shiny Swallow. No, we don't. Of course we don't. Why would we have that kind of luck? Guys. Okay. And girls. So I was doing my missions today in Pokemon. Nope. Bleh. I've been doing my research tasks today in Pokemon Go. And I'm quite happy to say I finally accomplished that Catch a Ditto mission. You know? A task. Why do I keep calling them missions? What is my problem? Also, why did I knock that thing out? I didn't really think of it, but they can leave items behind. For example, nothing. But they can leave items behind. So I finally went around and caught a, was it a Rattata, I believe? And it turned out to be a Ditto. And I was like, yes! So I finished that mission, I got my 1500 Stardust, and finally I could clear that mission off my to-do list. About a half hour later, caught a Centret. It was also a Ditto. Of course I'm going to find a second Ditto right after that first one, right? I wasn't complaining. That mission is done. I now have 3 empty spots. Well, right now I have 1 to battle in a gym, but I got 2 other empty spots for tomorrow's collection of more research tasks. I don't even know how far I am. I should take a look at that. I'm near, maybe close to halfway to get my gold medal for that. And you think sometimes like the medals should maybe give you some sort of benefit. Like the typing medals, like catch X number of poison types, grass types, and such, they give you a catch bonus, so they should do something with like all the other medals. I know some of them, like the fisherman medal, it lets you purchase certain fishing gear type, you know, attire for your character. So I'd like to see a bunch of that. Like, what if they made some games have a trainer class called, like, you know, relic hunters and stuff? What if they gave you some sort of expedition outfit that you could wear if you purchase it? You know, you can unlock the purchasing of it by getting these research tasks complete. Okay, I am way off-centered here. There we go. Alright, so our first encounter, of course, is a fail. No shiny. Not even any item. A Charty Berry would have been something, but not even that. So something I've been looking into, there's a thing, apparently, I'm just sort of getting somewhat acquainted with it myself, but there's a thing YouTube is now doing that you can set up on channels to have paid subscriptions, paid sponsors. And I really don't know all the details about it, but what I gather is people can pay, it's either like I don't know if it's a certain fee or it's a suggested donation or something like that. They can pay to be a sponsor on the channel. Now, as I said, I haven't looked into this just yet. I don't know what all that entails, if you get entitled to any sort of specific perks or anything. I would hope you do. But I'm considering doing something like that, because if we can start getting some sort of sponsor type stuff, like more income coming from the channel, that could give me some money to buy more things in Pokemon Go, maybe buy some more, you know, booster packs of cards, give like actual physical giveaways and stuff like that. So that's one thought I'm having about how to make more or bring more income out of this channel and give more back to you folks out there. Another thing that I was looking into is a thing called Super Chat. Now, from what I understand with this, basically you guys see the chat right now. It's all simple text, but Super Chat allows you to unlock certain, you know, features in the chat, like something to make your text stand out over the others. Maybe it could be emoticons, maybe color, bold, I don't know, different formatting perhaps. And that, again, I don't know if it's a certain fee or if it's a donation, but I'm considering trying some things like that. Now, if I do try them, it's not necessarily going to say that you have to do any donations to make this work. I could try it for a bit, see what people think. If anyone does want to put money into it and gain some extra bonuses and stuff, we can see what's going on with that. So if you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. Let me get caught up on all the chat. That's a lot of stuff going on here. Goku Black, you get a Swiny, almost said Shello. Swiny Shello. Okay, I'll go with that. But it was female. Okay. And only got males for shinies, or no, sorry, Glacian only likes to go for the male Pokemon. And hello Mickey Layton, hello Sailor Pika, hello Katie Sue. Good to see you guys back here into the chat as usual here. And so Mickey's saying $5 a month. Is that for the sponsors or Super Chat, or what is it? I don't even remember. Could be any of those. And yeah, so if it does cost money, as Goku Black says in the chat, you're never going to spend any money. And again, like I say, it's fine. It's just an idea that I can throw out there and see what people think of it. Super Chat is a donation, and I'm awesome. Thank you, Katie Sue. I think you're talking to me. Hope so. If not, whoever you're talking to in the chat, there you go. You're awesome out there as well. You guys are awesome. What am I saying? All right, 4,800 light years in. I almost said kilometers. I'm a little bit further away from home than that. We find our first shiny of the night, do we? It's a Sigilyph. No. But I'm knocking you down. I want to grab some sort of, I'm going to go with a Kasib Berry. Or Kasib Berry. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I want one of those that weakens. Is that Dark type? Or is that Psychic? No, Payapa Berry is Psychic. I'm going to take this thing down. I want a special item. Hand it over, Sigilyph. Now, my friend Megan and I had a discussion about how to pronounce that name. It could be... No, item? It could be Sigilif, because the G could be like, you know, a hard G like G, or G like in giraffe, or gelato, or... Anyway, and I realized it's probably Seagull-lift because it's a glyph, like it looks like unknown, a letter. Excuse me, and it's a bird, so therefore seagull. Seagull-lift. What do you got, Rotom? I was wondering, do you like reading books? Here's the conundrum. I don't read books nowadays. I really should. In fact, one of the Pokestops that I can go to is a library. I should get into reading more books. I do like to do it, I just don't do it as often as I should. So I'm going to say I do. That's good to hear. That means you enjoy reading the Pokedex too, right? Speaking of that, I had a theory about why so many Pokedex entries are creepy in this generation. Now, from what I remember, I might have heard this from somewhere else, so I'm not the first one to come up with this probably. And hopefully I'm not just stealing the idea, but it's kind of occurred to me the other night. Think of who's telling you these Pokedex entries. Rotom, a ghost-type Pokemon. Do you think Rotom is putting its own embellishments on these Pokedex entries to make them creepier because it is a ghost? Or the other thing, what if Rotom is making these Pokedex entries seem creepier so that you're going to find all other Pokemon species not quite as appealing? What if he is trying to brainwash you into thinking only Rotom are good Pokemon? Food for thought. Dun dun dun. Alright, I'll get caught up on the chat once again just in a moment once we get through this Ultra Warp ride. I'll try these until about maybe half past the hour, maybe a little bit beyond that. And then we'll go for a nice Ultra Beast encounter. Oh, you know what? I just realized, I read in the chat, someone had, I think it was Mickey Layton, had said that I missed the Ultra Rings. I completely forgot. Whenever I'm playing this on my own, I like to see as far as I can possibly get. I will bypass certain Vortex Ultra Rings, because you never know, there could be something even more rare later on. But I forgot, when I'm here with you folks, I want to take the first wormhole I can find that has all those energy swirlies going into it. I messed up. But this time, for sure, I'm paying attention. Let's find a Vortex Wormhole. Ow, that's not a Vortex Wormhole. That is simply shocking. So how far can we get? How far can we make it? I have my team ready for some amazing captures. Every day, I take my team to... Actually, not my team. I take Zell, our Buzzwole, to the Battle Buffet, holding the Amulet Coin. We tear through those opponents as fast as we can, get as much prize money as possible. Using the Rotom, the Roto power for, what is it, Roto prize money they call it? So you gain double the prize money. And I always buy a set of 10 Pokeballs every day, getting that extra Premier Balling just in case we need it. So that way, I should never be too short on Pokeballs whenever we have these wormhole huntings going on. Do you think I should do something to throw in an extra little bit of searching? What if I was to start off each video scanning some QR codes and trying a standard hunt for, like, you know, more Pokemon that normally don't appear in the Alola region? Would you guys want to see me throw that in here as well? That should be just like a quicker one too. We find some sort of special species, could be shiny, and I think when you do scan the QR codes, you get 10 of them, then you can use Island Scan. I believe the Pokemon that you can find, one of them is guaranteed to have a, one of its egg moves. Okay, there's the Vortex. Alright, let's get caught back up on the chat here. Katie Sue, I make you happy every time you watch. Awesome. Look at that! A perfect 5,000 light years. This has to be a shiny. Everything's lining up so good. But just wait, let's get caught back up here. And hello, Living Laudios. You have made it. I believe you missed a few live streams in the past little while, but you're here now. Awesome stuff. Glad to see you. And sponsors just give money every month and a special color in your name. It's not mod status, though. Okay. And thank you, Glacian. I'm reading your comment there. I appreciate your compliments to my YouTubery. Very appreciated. Thank you. Just doing what I can, having fun. You guys like to join in, so that's awesome. Pokedex entries are just the creators trying to have fun. That is right, Mickey. But I'm trying to have fun, too. Put a little bit of a sinister spin on it, because, of course, Rotom is the Dex. And it is Sigilif with a J, you say? I have not seen the anime. They probably have pronounced it in the anime, so if so, there you go. That's probably the pronunciation that we go with. Gladion's just going to be lurking for a bit. That is fine. Rotom Dex is a Pokemon, that's true. But is Rotom itself a Pokedex entry in this generation? I don't know, But if it is, I wonder what its Pokedex entry says about it. What if it's all glowing and positive? That could be a thing. And you can't pause while you're looking for the Ultra Wormholes, that's right. Well, you can technically close the 3DS. That should, pause the game, put it in sleep mode. But, of course, you gotta close out the stream and stuff like that, so that's not gonna happen. The ones with the double rings have more of a chance to be shiny. That's right, Mickey. I believe I've heard if you go 5,000 light years in and go through one of those wormholes, you get, I think, a 33% chance of finding a shiny. So it should be a 1 in 3 chance that this thing up here is going to be shiny for us. And let's see. Hello, Noivern Fan 23. Hopefully you came in just in time to find a shiny Pokemon on stream with us. Look at that. Kinda wish I was holding a Z Crystal right about now. Oh, so Vincent, you have the official Pokemon book with the pronunciations. We didn't knock you out, really? Interesting stuff. Well, this next one should do the trick, though. I mean, shiny Audino is purple. I would have gladly taken a purple shiny. Now, give us a citrus berry or something. Look at that. Okay, I got that predicted right at least. Okay. Technical difficulties. Hello, Poplio Girl. Welcome to our live stream tonight. We're going to head back on in. What are you saying there, Rotom? We got to save? Yeah, see, I was doing some egg hatching before this, so you're right. Maybe I should, Rotom. I'll save that amazing encounter that we just had. Perfect. 5,000 light years in. Let me get a shiny off that one. That was the Vortex Wormhole, too. Come on. But we're only 16 minutes into the stream. That is fine. Now, as I've been doing the past little while, tomorrow morning, around, I'm going to say for 9 o'clock my time, so basically 12 hours from right now, half a day from now, tomorrow morning, I'm going to do another gift opening live stream for Pokemon Go. So if you guys are able to come back and check that out, you're welcome to do so. I'll be trying to send out some gifts to some folks in the chat as well as I open up some gifts live. So they've actually changed things, and I'll mention this more when we get to the Go stream, but you're not going to see as many items being given out when I open these next gifts. This morning, when I opened up my 20 gifts for the day, I noticed I was getting maybe, if I was lucky, 5 items from one gift. Sometimes I only got, 2 or 3. I was trying to think, now, is this just a really, really, really bad string of luck, or did they change things? And from what I've heard from other people I've met uptown today, they have changed it, which I am okay with, because you saw how many Pinap berries I was tossing out. I had to toss out all my revives to make space for all those items. So, and as I said, every gift that they gave was giving, some trainers 10 to 20 items at a time. So that was a ton of new items they were giving out. So, I'm not mad that they changed it, but I like the fact that, I didn't want to go in there, but I like the fact that for like maybe the first couple days worth of the gift giving, they gave it a big showing, a big opening, big debut. So many items being given out. I loved it. I still love it, actually. I love just getting gifts from everyone out there and reading the postcards, seeing where they're from. That's not a shiny. That's taken a nice, decent Razor Shell. See if we can get a... What is the anti-rock berry? I think that's Charty Berry. What would this be weak to? Maybe it's a Pasho Berry. I don't know. I'm going to take it down. Razor Shell away. There we go. Mickey wants to know how people data mine in these games and figure those odds out. Yeah, I don't know. Always got Sturdy. Always got Flail. Come on. Alright, you know what? Bug versus bug. Take an X scissor. Get out of here. And yeah, I don't know how they do that, Mickey. That's not something that I want to get into. To me, that's like a magician telling you their secrets of how tricks are done. I don't want to know the inner workings of how things like that happen. I mean, I would think maybe I should kind of know that kind of stuff because I am the, professor here of the channel, and I want to have the best information to give to you folks, but I'm also a fan of the games. I like the games to play them, so I don't like to know the inner workings. I often don't want to know whenever, like, new announcements are made, like, for example, when people data mine the Pokemon Go releases, they say, oh, this new shiny sprite's been found. I don't want to know that yet. I want to be surprised when I find a shiny. That being said, I think shiny Roselia is coming out soon. So, I gotta look into that, because admittedly, that one I'm really curious about. I'm a big fan of the color purple, if you haven't realized by that, or realized that by now. Roselia has black and purple roses as its hands. And what I really think is amazing, those were some of the rarest flowers to crossbreed in Animal Crossing. Black and purple roses. And I really like the fact that Roselia has black and purple roses in its shiny sprite, just to show how rare those colors are. I don't know if that was inspired by Animal Crossing, or maybe Animal Crossing was inspired by Pokemon, whatever. I just like the fact that they just happen to coincide, that the two hardest colored roses to get in both games are similar, or basically identical, in both different franchises. Alright, so we got sucked into an early wormhole last time. Let's see how much further we can make it this time. Give us the vortex. Where is our nice swirly vortex? Way far in. Tell you what, let's go for another exact 5,000 and find another non-shiny through a vortex wormhole. That'll be awesome, won't it? That'll be my par for the course. Although, as I say, I did finally catch a Ditto from my research task today, followed up by another Ditto a half hour later. So, I mean, my luck kind of was doing good. Oh, and I caught Regice today. Follow me on Twitter if you don't follow me on Twitter. There should be a link in the description. I put up little shorter videos on Twitter sometimes whenever it's kind of too short to really sustain a full video on YouTube. But it was kind of cool. I didn't intend to do any raid battling today when I went out, because I didn't have, or actually I picked up a free raid pass, and I kind of wanted to hang on to two, like, you know, free one from today, keep it until tomorrow, so that I could do a raid, and then have the second free one in case I want to do a second one tomorrow. But when I had two missions that said to, what was it, I think battle in a raid, another one said win a raid, so that was kind of not, you know, a no-brainer, both can be done at once, and I had another mission, another task, to catch two Ice-type Pokemon. I had found a Sneasel at one point, that was my first, and I saw that the legendary egg was hatching nearby, and it was a Regice. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go hang out there, see if people show up. I can accomplish all three tasks at once, and with a nice lucky catch, I did accomplish all three in one battle. Very good stuff. Got Super Potions, got Stardust, and a Pokemon Encounter, which was a Jinx for catching those two Ice types. Alright, we're going to get pulled into the Ultra Beast portal. No, I want to go to this one. It's getting pulled in anyway. Yes, I can't even avoid it if I wanted to. That's a shiny. Alright. One sec here. Living Laudio is going to change your throwing style. Okay. Crustle is a flat-back crab with a big rock on its back. Basically, yeah, like a hermit crab, but I mean, it looks pretty flat. I mean, would you not also look flat with a giant stone boulder on your back? I know I certainly would. Speaking of Animal Crossing, why was people excited to see Animal Crossing at E3? It's just because Animal Crossing is a nice way to get away from daily life, and it's your alternate life, you know? I have played Animal Crossing quite a bit, and I haven't played it in years, actually. I dread thinking of going back into my town and seeing all those weeds. Just like I dread going back and checking on my Nintendogs. That's been like a decade. They're probably okay, though. I left them a lot of food. Anyways, it's a nice diversion, and it's just, whenever you start a new Animal Crossing, it's cool to reconnect with the other villagers, the animals that you have grown attached to in the past, in other games. Like, I remember Camo Frog so well. I'll tell you about Camo Frog, actually. We had a pretty interesting relationship there in Animal Crossing New Leaf, was it? Yeah, the one on the Wii. Let's see what else is going here. Pokemon Go came out, and an article came out about Pokemon. So someone who had an Articuno. How do you hack a game that has this, you know, live internet protection? Now, from what I heard, Mickey, that might have been a trainer that worked for Niantic, and they were testing something, but it accidentally slipped out to someone else's account or something like that. I'm not sure, but I heard something about someone had an Articuno, and they had it in a gym, I heard, which blew people's minds. And that was just like, again, probably testing. It wasn't ready to go just yet. Hello, Unknown Spike. You didn't miss too much. You missed 3 encounters. 3? 4. No shinies just yet, but we are almost 5,000 light years in. We're at 4,900. This was a swirly vortex wormhole. We've got our first shiny of the night. It's going to be a nice shiny. A Bomb of Snow. It is shiny. I'll take that. Now, this thing has Wood Hammer. I can't false swipe it. False swiper, no swiping. Oh, man. So, also, I cannot spore this to sleep. It is a grass type. Huh. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's getting its arm ready. That looked pretty cool. I'm going to Razor Shell it. It does resist that. One of the few types that Abomasnow does resist. There goes its defense stat. That's a bit of a problem. Blizzard, eh? We're a water type. What do you plan to do with that? Freeze us? Let's go, Arbok. Let's paralyze this thing. Alright, back to the chat for a moment. And, Mickey, you're not a fan of Resetti? I get that. I get that. Not a lot of people are. But I like Resetti. I mean, because I don't reset the game. No, okay. The only time I've ever heard from Resetti is when we've had a power failure and my game shuts itself off. Not my fault. I gotta come back and listen to Resetti, and I'm like, if only the game could somehow tell that it wasn't my fault. I mean, I know there's no way that it could, but still. Yeah, I don't mind Resetti because I really believe in Resetti's thought process. You can't undo mistakes in life, so you shouldn't be able to undo, you know, a real-life simulation kind of thing. I don't know, that's just my 2 cents about it, but I get Resetti. Me and him understand. Alright, who's ready for Smash? Living Audio says, I'm ready for... No, I'm not. I want to be ready for Smash. I need to get myself a Switch. Gotta work on that. Alright, now hang on. How do we weaken this thing even more? What do you got, Shelbert? You've got Scald. Now that could work. Icy Wind is also not very strong. Actually, we've got Rapid Spin. Let's go, Shelbert. Let's get our technically Gen 3, but our Kanto starter from Fire Red all the way up through the different generations. Once I'm done this, I gotta show you guys the ribbons. Give you an example of what kind of Pokemon you're looking at here with Shelbert. Okay, so Abomasnow, its defense is down, which means Rapid Spin might be a little bit more powerful. I'm gonna try the Icy Wind. Doesn't have a lot of power behind it. 55 power, I believe. Yeah, that's good there. I could probably go for one more. Oh, you're gonna Sheer Cold me? You ain't nowhere near high enough level of Abomasnow. Let's go for one more Icy Wind and hope we don't get the critical. See what happens here. It is fully paralyzed, or not fully paralyzed, but it is paralyzed. And Gladion, your mom loves playing Animal Crossing. And that's what I think is cool. Critical. Whoa. That people of all ages can like Animal Crossing. It is really cool. I am an old man myself, and I like Animal Crossing. So, Rotom, do you want to help us out here, buddy? Let's get a Roto catch going on. Alright, now, assuming we get this catch, let me know some suggestions in the chat for a nickname for this thing. And I'll pick the coolest one that, you know, in my opinion, what I think is the coolest one, and we'll nickname it that. Because I think it's about time to start tossing some Pokeballs at this thing's face, as Living Latios is suggesting down there. Critical throw! This was a really lucky encounter. Oh boy! Whew! I heard that. You can hear when there's a critical throw. Whoa! This is awesome! I love this. Okay, sweet encounter for the night. Let me get caught up on the chat here as you guys throw some suggestions. Yeah, Mickey, my luck. I get a shiny, instantly frozen. Yep, that's what I'm all about. I get a Ditto today, finally, after a week or two. Boom, get a second Ditto, half hour later. I mean, in a way, bad luck is still just as rare as good luck. So, I mean, I'm still lucky, in a sense. Alright, let's see. And Living Laudio says, if you reset too many times, then he deletes your save file. I think what he does is he pretends to and he tries to freak you out, but then he actually doesn't do it. From what I remember anyway. Maybe he does. I've never, like I said, reset intentionally. And wintertime suggestion, call it... I like that. I'm going to go with Mickey's suggestion. Frozone. In honor of The Incredibles 2, which I have not yet seen, but I hear good stuff about it. Frozone, the shiny Abomasnow, which kind of fits because I think the color scheme is similar to Frozone's costume. You know, his super suit. Where is my super suit? Let's see the summary. Of course, it has the snow warning ability. We've got Ingrain, Woodhammer, Blizzard, Sheer Cold. It is Careful Nature, which actually is not bad. If it's more physically offensive, which these stats seem to indicate, then losing special attack for special defense is actually kind of good. It likes to thrash about. Be careful, Frozone. Alright, now, I'm going to hang on to this. We'll be sending this out in a little bit, but we still have a little bit more encountering to do. And yes, Living Latios, whenever I catch a shiny or an Ultra Beast, I get you guys to throw some suggestions in the chat, and I'll just pick one that sounds kind of cool. Like if one of them just clicks, like Frozone, I go with that. Which means if you guys are lucky enough when we go to the Festival Plaza together, you might get Frozone when we do the trade out. Alright, we're going to take a quick break as I head back to Seafolk Village and take care of my team. What are the odds of that freeze? Now, admittedly, as an entertainer, if I want to call myself that, I love how that played out. You know, we find a shiny. What are the chances that we're going to get frozen? Freeze. I love when things like that happen. Like, I don't know. The timing couldn't have been better on that one. Alright, let's do a quick heal. And Unknown Spike asking, did I send gifts? I have sent a bunch of gifts today, and I'm currently short on gifts in Pokemon Go for right now. But I'm going to get some more gifts. Well, I'm going to make sure I have 5 by the end of tonight, so that tomorrow morning when I do the live stream for Pokemon Go, I'm going to give out some gifts in the chat for that. Like I said, it's going to be 9 o'clock in the morning, my time, which is, at this point, right now, as you're hearing me say these words, 11.5 hours away. So, check your clocks, look what time it is for you, take a half hour off, consider that the next, AM, PM, whatever, that's when this live stream for Pokemon Go will be happening. I think I'm going to do those Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't want to burn yourselves, burn yours out too much on too much live streaming for Pokemon Go, but I think a few days a week is probably a good little schedule for us to do. I'm going to save it, actually. I should do that, since we got that Frozone. And Mickey's asking, are you going to battle tonight? Not tonight. Like, what I might do, depending on how much time we have left, I might do one quick battle royal for anyone that wants to join in on that. But we'll see what we have for time, because I think right now I'm going to go looking for an Ultra Beast. No, I'm going to go for one more shiny and then an Ultra Beast. And you didn't get a gift yet, Unknown Spike? Well, if you didn't, I'll be sending more gifts out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. There are so many people on my friends list, I just don't have time. I don't have the gifts to send to everybody just yet. But I was saying I'm going to be giving gifts out to the players that have less of a friendship meter. Well, first priority that I have in Pokemon Go, I'm going to be giving gifts to people in the local area who I regularly battle with, raid with, and such. Because the more I build up their friendship meter, here locally, the more I'm going to be able to show you more features in Pokemon Go, as far as the Stardust discount for trading, the battle, the power-up for battles, the extra Premier Balls, and I want to show you guys that as soon as possible. And, whoa! Almost caught that one. And, but as soon as I have those folks taken care of for the day, I then will start giving out gifts to the people that I have not yet gotten a, even the good friend rating with yet. I'm going to start giving them to those. And I want to start giving gifts out to the people that have less of a connection. I want to try to build people up evenly if possible. Alright, dodging. Look, we haven't even hit a single electric orb yet. I am amazing at this Ultra Warp ride. Am I jinxing it? Intentionally, yes I am, for the comedic effect. Whoa! Ah, there's one. Alright. I knew it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. Didn't want to catch that wormhole. Stop it! You guys having fun? I'm having a blast tonight. This is awesome. That was a good encounter. Alright, we're slowing down slightly. We still have a nice big energy orb around Lunala's head, though, so we should be okay for a little bit. Keep grabbing more of them and speeding up. And I will get caught up on the chat again, as per usual, once I get more attention on the other side of the monitors here. I'm losing my calibration again. This is not good. Ah, I didn't aim for that. Come on. We're going to get pulled in. No. Dodge it. Grab that. Ah, we're getting to the blue one. Can't avoid it. No, we got the blue one. That's alright, though. Let's see. Do I have Smash Brothers? Eliana's asking. I have the last one that I've had is actually Brawl on the... That's for the Wii, right? Because as much of a Nintendo fan as I am, I have not been able to afford to get a Wii U when it came out. I don't have the Switch yet, and so I wasn't able to get Smash Brothers 4. But if I can get a Switch in time for the Pokemon Let's Go games coming out, I definitely also want to get Smash Brothers Ultimate. That's a regular Stunfisk. We don't want none of that around here. I'm going to Razor Shell it. No, I'm going to Ice Beam it because it could have static. And let's see. Aliana would like to join Battle Royal. Mickey Layton wants to join Battle Royal. I'm going to Ice Beam this thing, get it out of my face. And Living Latios, since the last battle's gotten stronger, so maybe, I don't know, we'll see who all can jump in. What I might do, once I get into Festival Plaza, after I do the Wonder Trading, I'm just going to grab the top 3 people on the list, because I think it doesn't order them in any specific way. I think it's random, so I think the safest way to do this, not safest way, but like the most fair way to do this is whichever 3 players are randomly thrown at the top of that list, I'm going to send the battle invite to them. I'll keep in mind, though, I should keep a track of who is in this Battle Royal, and I will maybe give other people first priority for future battles. What do you think? I think that might be the fairest way to do this. Alright, let's jump in. Oh, we're getting raided by GG17. Good game, everybody. What was going on over there? Because clearly I've been here busy catching shiny Pokemon. Which is true because Pokemon is the same, single or plural. I only caught 1. But it was still something. Alright, I think I'm going to go for an Ultra Beast now. First white wormhole that we see. We're diving on in. Whichever it happens to be. Maybe another Buzzwole. Maybe we'll find a shiny Buzzwole tonight. Who knows? Alright, let's grab all of these orbs. There's something wrong with this calibration. It keeps moving me off to the side. Now you could say, well, Professor, why don't you just use a circle pad? Because moving the 3DS is fun. It's like that's the whole idea of the when they made the Wii remote. People that would like play Mario Kart and they're moving their controller left and right like this. It's like now it actually controls you. Of course, you get some issues where the calibration pulls you into wormholes, but I'll roll with that. If it happens, it happens. Okay, where's our first white wormhole? That's not it. Oh, it's taking us in a ways, isn't it? We'll find one. You can't hide forever, Ultra Beast. I will find you. I will Liam Neeson you, except for the second part of what he usually does. Actually, I might by accident if I get a critical hit. Alright, anyway, enough about that very obscure reference that no one's probably getting. No, pull in. No, okay. Well, see, okay. Since we're getting pulled in anyway, I'm going to go one more after this, but this could be another shiny. Stream Egg. Did I not see Egg? Ah, that's right. Now I see Egg. Egg 17. So what was going on there then? Clearly I cannot read the chat while I'm going after these shiny Pokemon. Now what shiny is this one going to be? Let's find out. We got raided by the Egg. It's true. That's not a shiny. Get out of here, Metacham. Okay, so question from Gladion. Can we use legendaries in the battle? When we do the Battle Royal, no holds barred. Use whatever you guys want to bring in. Now that leaves, you know, everyone open to using legendary Pokemon. So, I mean, oh, that's going to hurt. Ow. It's not nice. Here, take an X-Scissor. Get out of here, Metacham. I got Citrus Berries. So I can take care of him. Yeah, thanks for joining. Thank you, Stream Egg 17. I appreciate the raid. Hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing here as I fail to find another shiny, but I got one last encounter. I'm going to aim to get myself an Ultra Beast. Now, those encounters can take a while to actually get the capture, but we will try our best since we have a whole new batch of people in here. I don't even see how many viewers we got. We got, looks like 19 based on what I'm seeing here. So, welcome everybody. I guess I'll just do my shameless self-promotion. If you like what you're seeing, you want to check out more stuff on the channel, you're welcome to subscribe, of course. Or, if you want to check out the channel first, make your decision afterwards, that is good too. But feel free to check out more content if you guys like Pokemon stuff. I got a bunch of Pokemon stuff going on. Pokemon Go is a big thing right now. I'll be doing another live stream tomorrow morning for some gift openings in Pokemon Go. And you have subscribed. Thank you, Shiny Twist Daniko. Much appreciated. Alright, and I'll get caught up on the chat again in one moment here, once we find our white wormhole. If I don't happen to find the white wormhole this time, though, I gotta cut the search short, because we gotta get onto the Wonder Trade, and we gotta get onto the battling. That's what you guys are here for as well, so I can't... Oh, never mind. Now, this should be a Nihilego. It is. I hear the, is it the Deep Sea? Ultra Deep Sea? Yes, it is. Alright. This is our Ultra Beast encounter for the night. Now this thing, I should be able to hit it with Ice Beams. I did encounter a Buzzwole one night when I wasn't recording or live streaming, and I thought, oh, I'll just go for the Ice Beam to possibly freeze it. One Ice Beam takes down a Buzzwole from my Duat. I know that now. And let us see. It is non-shiny, still an Ultra Beast though. Guaranteed to have 3 max IVs, and this will also be traded out if I can get the catch. Shiny Twist says I should have saved. You are right, I could have, but I am the wild one who does not do the saving before things like this. If I'm going to catch it, it's got to be on the exact first time and no time after that. If you're concerned that I will lose this, however, rest assured I have plenty more saved up in my PC for more trading, so I will be giving out an Ultra Beast regardless tonight. So let us go for another Ice Beam. Even a critical should not KO. Power Gem. Now this is what I don't like about this thing. The Power Gem. With the Stealth Rocks up, I cannot bring in Critter our Butterfree to go for the Sleep Powder. So I'm going to have to rely on Arbok's Glare. Unless I get lucky and got a Freeze, but that did not happen. Alright, see, we're going to heal you up, buddy. Hang on, let's go for one of our... Just go for Max Potion. We can buy more of those. Let's get him healed up. I just love the fact that... Oh, I didn't show you the ribbons yet either, but Seaward comes from Gen 5, so he was my Unova starter from Professor Juniper. And I just love the fact that you've been able to send Pokemon up through the different generations this entire time. So many memories along the way. Like, this guy here... Now, you won't see it in the initial... Or the actual playthrough if we get to it on the channel, because I can't really recreate it, but he, single-handedly, as an Oshawott, took on Silent in the first gym in the game, and by himself, Seaward took that thing down. He wasn't even super over-leveled either. I was really impressed with that. Alright, another Power Gem. Alright, let's switch into Arbok for the Paralysis. We'll get the Intimidate, but that doesn't matter because this thing is using special attacks, of course. And if I missed any comments in the chat, I apologize. See if I can get caught up again. Woby is asking, what's a Pokemon? Nowadays, that's a very valid question, because you see these Ultra Beast things? They're considered kind of Pokemon. What is Pokemon anymore, right? Man. It's hard to tell sometimes. Alright, let's go for the Paralysis. Basically, think of Pokemon as pets merged with alien, robot, legend beasts, I guess. And you can battle them, and just have fun like that. Alright, Rotom, help us out with a Roto Catch, please. Now, suggestions for a nickname, feel free down in the chat. See what I can nickname this if we do manage to get the capture. Of course, it's not going to lose a turn to Paralysis, because why would it? Arbok, hang on! We will heal you first. Where's my Max Potions at? Let's go. Nikki's asking, should I show off my Sheer Force for Alligator? Well, knowing that it's a Sheer Force for Alligator might make it a target, but you're welcome to do so if you like. And let's go with Pokeball. Living Laudio's asking what the symbols is a Sonic. Well, I'll tell you what a Sonic is. It's a hedgehog. How does he say that? You guys ever play Sonic and the Secret Rings? Not a big popular game with the fans. I liked it though. Critical throw! What is my luck tonight? Critical throw! Okay. Not bad. Okay, we're getting suggestions. We see Lily, we see Squishy. We're gonna nickname it. Yeah, Dazzling Shawl. Look at this. I'm glad you guys are here for this too. This is like the best luck I've had. We've had many wormhole weeks or days when I don't really get much, but like this is amazing. Let's go with someone suggesting Egg 17. Would that be in reference to the raid that just happened? In fact, you know what? I think we'll do that. In honor of you guys raiding in and hopefully enjoying yourselves here, I'm going to go ahead and nickname it. It is Egg 17, correct? So make sure I don't nickname it the wrong thing. I could nickname it Lily. Next time we critical catch a Nihilego, I will nickname it Lily. I'll give you guys that guarantee. And, yeah, I'll go with that. Egg, whoops, 17 it is. So, that's another good catch right there. Now let's check the summary and see what's going on here. So it's got, of course, Beast Boost. That is an awesome nature. It's not defensive to begin with, so we're losing defense stat, but special attack being up, that is a good one. Mild nature. That is good. Welcome back, Popular Girl. You just missed. Feel free to go back and check it out, but you just missed another critical catch. The Nihilego is now ours. Alright. Now that we have 2 successful captures, we're going to head back to Seafolk Village. We're going to head into Festival Plaza. So for those of you who are also playing your 3DS games right now, hello Nihilego. Hello Egg18. We're going to head back over to our dimension. So jump into Festival Plaza, folks. I'm going to jump in there momentarily myself, and I'll start doing some wonder trading. And you guys have a chance to get some of these captures tonight. And I'll throw in another one that I have caught. There's actually something I got during some wonder trading myself, trading off some of the excess Pokemon that I've been trying to breed up. And I got a pretty nice one that I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use it for anything, so I'm going to hand that out to you guys. I'm going to keep it a surprise for the 3rd giveaway here. So, why am I going in here? I need to heal up. We're not going to be doing any battling with my active team. Let's go ahead and pop. What is Rotom saying? I'm not even paying attention. Into the Festival Plaza we go. Hello, Ninja Duwat 64. You missed some pretty cool Duwat action in this stream. Our Duwat C-word doing some amazing stuff. Wait a minute. Before I connect, I got to show you the ribbons. I completely got sidetracked. I got to show you where my Pokemon have come from. Now, let's take a look at C-word quickly. I'll show you here, for example, he's got a moderate smattering of ribbons. Well, okay, he's got a lot. It's quite a few. Different champion ribbons. He's done the different contests in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. This is the best friends ribbon for maximum affection in Pokemon Ami or Pokemon Refresh. The training ribbon. That is all training regimens back in Gen 6. Battle Tree ribbon. I think that is. And look at this. All these, I just love it. Now, let's take a look at Shelbert. Where are you at, Shelbert? You want to see ribbons? Look at this guy's ribbons. I guess pretty much the same thing. But he made it through the Battle Royal. Admittedly, our Buzzwole helped him with that. But he made it through the Battle Royal along with my Pidgeot, I believe. So, this is what I'm talking about. This ribbon here, the Earth ribbon, that is from Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness on the GameCube. Like, these are ribbons that you can't get nowadays. They commemorate everything that these guys have been through. And I just love it. That's for beating Trainer Red at the top of Mount Silver. So, like, I just love seeing it. And Living Laudio's asking, why didn't you evolve them? Admittedly, I don't always like the evolved forms of some Pokemon. Like, when I saw Samurott, I didn't like the fact that a bipedal creature, like Duat, evolved, so to speak, down into a quadruped, you know, a 4-legged Samurott. So I was like, I just don't really like Samurott's design. Plus, it's kind of cool to sometimes leave Pokemon in their middle forms. Like, not a lot of people do that. Kind of makes them more unique. And plus, Shelbert, he's just too cool as a Squirtle. I can't evolve him up. Plus, I already have a Blastoise named Sheldon, who is Shelbert's son. I've also picked up a Wartortle, given to me by Professor Sycamore. It was a Squirtle, of course, when she started off, but she is now a Wartortle. So I got the whole family as it is. And Mickey says, save one for the winner of the Battle Royal. Huh. Maybe what we'll do is this. We'll give out 2 random Wonder Traded ones that we just caught today. I'll give out that special one that I was talking about as the winner, or to the winner of the Battle Royal. So we're going to go ahead and get ready for the Wonder Trade right now. Everybody get in there right now, and I'm going to put in the chat when I'm trading it out, because as someone had pointed out one time, me saying 1, 2, 3, go is lagged. There might be a 30-second delay. So if I put it in the chat, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go in the chat. Hit your start button, or sorry, hit your trade button with the Wonder Trade. You guys have a great chance of getting this that we're trading out. So we're going to first trade out Frozone, our shiny, careful Abomasnow. So getting ready for the trade. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and go. And as soon as you see this in the chat, well, okay, I'm going to talk a little bit after this, but as soon as you see me put this in the chat, that's when you want to hit yes for your trade, because that's going to give you the best chance to connect with me as we trade. So here we go. Trading out. Let's see what happens. So Popular Girl is asking, can you be in the Battle Royal? What I'm going to do, I'm going to actually open up a notepad. I'm going to just take a look at the top 3 people at the top of my friends list and do the Battle Royal with them. But I'm going to make a note of the trainer names, so that way next time we do a battle royal, I'll give priority to someone else. So I think it's like the quickest, fairest way that we can do this. Just whoever happens to be randomly shown at the top of my friends list. And we have Xavier from Wyoming in the United States. Is Xavier in the chat? If so, hopefully so. Alright, Frozone being sent off to Xavier. Hello, Luke. How's it going tonight? Good seeing you uptown today. Hopefully you got some cool captures in Pokemon Go. And we have a little Shellos, which is kind of cool. I have the, is that the east or the west? That's the west. West? That's the east. I don't know. Anyway, I have the other version of Shellos already in my Pokédex, but now I have this one. Neat. Alright, so a shiny Frozone being traded off for a simple little Shellos, but that's fine. I don't care. I'm giving stuff out. That's what I do. I'm crazy. Alright, now, we've got another critical capture, Egg 17. Hopefully someone there in the chat who came in from the raid will be able to get this here. Just one second to make sure the chat is ready to go. And again, as soon as you see the 3, 2, 1, go posted in the chat by yours truly, go ahead and click your trade and yes buttons, and hopefully you can get this as well. It is about time for us to go ahead and fire this off. Let's see what happens. Popular Girl got a Japanese person. A Carton of Milk got someone named Poop. Yay. Awesome stuff. And someone gave Living Latios a red Gyarados. That's not bad. Very cool. Shinies all around here. And let's see who we connect with. It is Skylar in Wisconsin, United States. Do we have a Skylar in the chat? Oh no, Mickey was 20 seconds behind in the video. Dope. But Eliana got a Lugia, non-shiny. Excellent find there. Not bad at all. We have gotten a Litten. Now, is this a hidden ability Litten? Because I could possibly breed for more of those. And speaking of hidden ability starters, you might like... Oh, Poplio got Skylar. Didn't I just get Skylar? Or did I get that in the last one? I lost track already. So that's what we're going to do for Wonder Trading. Now, I'm going to look for 3 friends on my friends list to issue a Battle Royal invite to. Go to Link Battle, let's go to Battle Royal. Let's see who we can find in our chat here. We got Mickey, Pablo, and Jesus. I'm going to send you guys a Battle Royal invite. And it's going to be anything goes. Bring whatever Pokemon you want to bring. And I'm going to make the note of the names. Actually, wait. I'm going to get my text box opened up here. Where's my mouse? There it is. And we're going to see if everyone confirms. In fact, some of these folks might not even be watching the stream. But they'll get pulled in. So Eliana is in. Awesome stuff. Assuming everyone does confirm. They might be busy doing something else too if they're not watching right now. Everybody accepted. Alright, that's Mickey, Pablo, and Jesus. Alright, so we're going to decide. I'm going to decide myself. We'll say, what is it? The what are they called? The regular rules. The normal rules. So, any Pokemon is permitted. Bring whatever you want to bring in. There's no limitations this time around. So, who should I bring in? I think in honor of our most recent Wi-Fi battles, I'm going to bring in my Surge team. You guys should be well familiar with the capabilities of these Pokemon by now. The winner of this battle does get the special secret Pokemon I'm going to give out. And let's go with... I'm going to go with this. I love this battle music. It's awesome. Excuse me. I'm dying. It's awesome. And let's see. What is this layout here? No. Please select participating Pokemon. Well, hang on one sec. I gotta do something here. I'm gonna switch the layout for just one moment here. And we're gonna switch over to this screen here so the guys can't see what I'm gonna be doing. Alright. So first of all, we'll bring that Pokemon. We'll bring this Pokemon. We'll bring that Pokemon. I've chosen my team. Mickey's gonna go Uber. Watch out. Yeah, Poplio Girl. For right now, unfortunately, we only have the time for the one Wi-Fi battle of the Battle Royal. However, I'm going to keep note of the names, and like I said, I'll give other players priority on the next time we do this. Alright. And there's my friend code. Everyone wants my friend code. It's right on screen. I forgot about that. Not that I would have hidden it, though. So actually, that works out good, because if anyone out there wants to put my friend code in feel free to drop your code in the chat. I'll copy it into my notepad, and I'll put you in afterwards, so that in future Wi-Fi streams, you guys can jump in and do battles against me. Alright, I didn't even see what the opponents have. Like, I'm not trying to win this one. I want to give out this Pokemon for you guys. Let's see here. Living Latios. Afterwards, you want to link trade? Well, I actually do have to get going afterwards. Look at the shiny. So we can't link trade tonight, but we'll be doing some possible trading. Another shiny. When was I going to do that? I don't know. Stay tuned to the channel. You can see when the next live stream thing goes scheduled. And Mitsuki TV. Oh, another Manectric. Look at this. Very neat. The Battle Royal starts now. The music's already hit the hype moment. We're not even fighting yet. Alright. So. Well, didn't even think of that. But yeah, there we see some Primal Reversion going on. That'll be interesting. Look at that black Primal Groudon. The magma just seeping through its cracks, I guess. Wouldn't that hurt? I mean, that's a part of the ground. It's probably fine. Alright, so the harsh sunlight, the, what is it called? Desolate land is up. Whew. Let's attempt this little technique right here and see what happens. Yeah, we're just going to do one Battle Royal tonight just to end off our stream, and that's going to be a wrap. And then the winner will be given a special Pokemon that I happen to get off the GTS, or actually just through Wonder Trading. Oh, wait a minute. We see Mega Evolution here on the field. Who would have expected to see a Mega Manectric on the battlefield in this fight? I'll tell you, I would have, because I happen to click a certain button myself. But, of course, we do see the speed stats are clearly stated. And, looks like Mitsuki TV is the faster of the two. And hello, Lucario Girl 427. Sorry I didn't see your chat until just now, but welcome. I'm sure I've missed other people in the chat too. I apologize. I'm so distracted back and forth with all this Pokemon capturing. Did you guys see those 2 critical captures? That was wild stuff. Volt Switch. Oh, if only I hadn't Mega Evolved, I could have kept it in. I would have Lightning Rodded that. But actually, why did I even Mega Evolve? I didn't need to. Okay, so Mitsuki gets out of there. We're going to have something else fly in on the side. Let me see here. The fastest stream that you've ever been to. We have a close combat coming in. Not bad. Of course, the double Intimidate kind of hurt that a little bit. And the defense stats go down. Now, let's go up. We're going to Magnet Rise in case we see the Precipice Blades coming our way. Which, if we do, it's going to hurt those other two pretty... Well, not pretty bad. Oh, it avoids the attack and Fernape dodges. It's like just the Lightning Rock takes the hit, but it's been double intimidated, so it's not a big threat, doesn't look like. Alright. Now. I do see that our Manectric is not the fastest on the field. Let's see if we can do something to try to change that. Now, you might be wondering, what if I happen to win the Battle Royal? Well, in that case, I don't know. I might just use a random number generator and select one of the contestants. And Lycan Rock falls, so we have someone in the lead right now. The Life Orb is there. Discharge might take down the Infernape, however. It's not going to touch that Ground-type Groudon. Infernape falls. Alright, so that puts me in the lead, technically. I have 3 Pokemon remaining. I've got 1 knockout. That hurts. Is Eruption special-based? I thought it was physical. I mean, I know it's stab and boosted in the fire, but still, what was that? Alright, time to get serious here, folks. We have Neo coming in. A shiny Garchomp. Let's go, Pikachu. You've dealt with legends before. And Gyarados comes in. So Pikachu is taking this hit pretty bad. Mickey's saying to send it to Wonder Trade. Yeah, I was thinking if I won, I would probably do that, but I kind of like giving it to one of you folks. I want to make sure someone gets this, so I think I'll go with the idea of just giving it to whoever, random number generator. Maybe whoever comes in second, I'll see. What's the best move? What's the best move? I'm gonna do this, I guess. Pikachu's not gonna last, of course. Groudon running away. The harsh shunlight fades. I said shunlight. That's right. Shiny Xerneas. I didn't call it Zygarde this time. Or was it Zygarde I called Xerneas one time? I can't remember. Oh, that does nothing. And body slam that Garchomp. Blech. Paralyze it. Critical hit. Earthquake. Ow. Now wait a minute. How is Pikachu faster? That is a Garchomp. I mean, okay. I won't complain. In comes the legendary Zapdos. You guys ready for this? You probably are. Alright, pressure is up. Now. I'm gonna try this. Because problem with Zapdos here. I am choice specs. So whatever attack I choose, I am locked into for the rest of this fight. Have a Moonblast coming into the Garchomp? Yeah, okay. And down goes Garchomp. Ow. And Living Lagos asking, who else is ready for the ultimate custom night? I would say I am, in the sense that I am ready for Markiplier to play it. Because I'm probably not going to be playing any 5 nights anytime soon. Well, I don't know. I've considered playing them at some point. But the thing is, after watching all of Markiplier's playthroughs, I know basically what happens in them and stuff, right? So it's like, it's not as scary. Maybe it would be if I'm actually in the situation. That ends the fight. That's my last Pokemon. So who wins? Clearly I didn't. And we got Hot Boy Bray throwing a Pokemon Go friend code down there in the chat. If you guys want to grab that, go right ahead. And actually, Hot Boy, if you're interested, come on back tomorrow, about 11 hours from now. Mickey wins. Mickey's going to get the special Pokemon I picked up off the Wonder Trade. In about 11 hours, so tomorrow morning for me at 9 a.m. Atlantic time, I'll be doing a Pokemon Go live stream of some gift opening and gift sending in the chat. So stay tuned for that. Alright, so Mickey, I'm going to send a specific trade invite to you, and you might want to accept this. And whatever you want to trade back is perfectly fine. Let's see what else is going on here. So, okay, Lucario Girl 427 is saying, sometimes it depends on Garchomp's nature. If it's Jolly nature, it's pretty fast. If not, then it might not be as fast. Well, clearly the natures are a big deal when it comes to Pokemon. Alright, so Mickey, send you a trade invite. Feel free to accept it if you will. And I've got something to hand out. Hang on, I gotta switch back to my other layout. We're going over to... Where are we at? I think this is it. Here we go. Oh no! The screen's messed up. Hang on. I gotta fix something here. Every time, for some reason, my layout does not remember the bottom screen. Gotta take that out and I gotta re-put the bottom screen in. You're gonna see some really weird live editing. See, it's blocking my face. I gotta shrink this down. Ah, the live edits. The fun of YouTubery on the fly. And let's hide that under there. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna head over to... Which box is it? My shiny box. Because something I got off of the Wonder Trade was... King's Blog. A shiny Latios. Check that summary. It's got... That's probably a pretty good... Yeah, it's a good nature for it. Attack down, special defense up. Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, Recover with Levitate. It is calm. Found in the Ultra Space Wild. So I'm assuming that means it was like, you know, soft resetting to find that. If you check the nature... You can't... Or sorry, check the potential. I believe it is all max stat except maybe the attack stat. But I'm not going to make use of that. I'm going to hand that off. Go right ahead. And we get a shiny Raikou for it. That is sweet. Thank you very much. And let's see here. Get caught up on the chat once again. Am I missing out on something here? Just one sec. Did I get some sun today? I don't think I did too much. It's just, my lighting is terrible here for these live streams. Like, I look red. I'm not as red as I seem to be. Like, if I get really close to the light... Look, I'm white now. Yeah, I don't have the best lighting setup. I should really try to advance this a bit. So we have Raikou, which might be the one that was given out. When was that given out? I forget. But if it has Aura Sphere, I believe that was the one that was a special giveaway. So that is going to be a wrap for tonight's live stream. So thank you folks for joining in. If you want to see some more live stream action, come on back tomorrow morning in about 11 hours from this moment right here. I'll be doing some Pokemon Go gift openings and gift sendings to you folks out there. And for some more battle action, come back on, I'm going to say Friday night this week. We'll be doing some Wi-Fi battles where you guys have a chance to battle me for a pretty specific special Pokemon I've been breeding up for you. I'm going to put that on my Twitter. You can see exactly what that Pokemon is as soon as I have them ready to roll. Should be any time now, though. And for some more Wonder Trade action, I'll be doing some Wonder Trading of Special Electrike. Where are they at? I still got a bunch of Electrike from the Lieutenant Surge battles that we did, the last Wi-Fi battles. I'm going to Wonder Trade these out. They are pretty decent. They've got Timid Nature, Speed, and Special Attack, Max IVs, good moveset for competitive Mega Manectric. So with that, we're going to disconnect off the internet right here, and we're going to bring our stream to a wrap for the night. So once again, thank you folks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe for some more regular Pokemon content, more live streaming, more pre-recorded footage, Pokemon TCG Online we do regularly. We got Pokemon Pearl, which I'll be getting back to this week. I'm going to continue the post-game with that once they have another team ready, because if you missed the finale, we lost, what would that be? 5/6 of our team. What's the percentage of 5/6? I don't even know. I'm not going to do any math, but we've got one Pokemon left. I got to bring some more in. But that is going to be a wrap. So, folks, thank you once again for tuning in tonight. Professor Chaz is signing off. Have yourselves a good night or good day or whatever time of day it happens to be where you're at. And I'll catch you next time. So long, everyone, and see you tomorrow for some Pokemon Go gifting.